Hello everybody and welcome to this cashback challenge. How much will you save? By John Mack. Now what you're going to need is a blank piece of paper and a pen. So I'll just give you a few seconds while you go away and get. Okay, you all ready? Let's begin. So how much could you save with a cashback card? What we have here is a list of items that you will spend money on every month, and what we're going to do is work out the monthly totals and then see how much money you can save with the cashback card. So the first category is groceries. So if you just write down groceries, and then if you'd like to write next to that how much you spend on your monthly supermarket shop. Okay, the next category is petrol and diesel. How much does it cost you each month to fill up your car? Or cars, whatever that may be. Okay, the next category is clothes and shoes. Now, whilst some of you might like to be out shopping every month for these items, bear in mind that you might only go out every few months, but just work out how much you'll spend a year and then work out the monthly amount from that. So then we're talking about health and beauty. How much do you spend on all of these products from chemists or Boots or other such places? If you'd just like to write down approximately how much a month you spend on those items. So the next category we're talking about is household and electrical goods. Again, I appreciate you probably don't go out every month and buying a new toaster or a new TV or a new DVD player. But if you work out how much you'd spent in the last year maybe or the year before that and average that out as a monthly amount and then write that down. Next one is for all you DIYers and gardeners. How much do you spend every month? Now this is particularly useful if some of you maybe have a small DIY business as well. So you might find yourself spending quite a lot in the DIY stores. The next category is restaurants and hotels. So how much do you spend eating out, on weekends away, etc., etc. You just work out the monthly amount for that and write that down. And then last but not least, we've got gifts for family and friends. Now this is such things as birthdays, weddings and Christmas. So you'd have to top that up. You might spend it all in November or December. The rest of the year might be sparse as when people's birthdays are. So if you can write down a monthly total for that. Okay, once you've done that, you need to add it all up and put in the total. And then what we're going to do is work out how much your cash back will be on a monthly and an annual basis. So here's one that I've already filled in earlier, and as you can see the total on this is a fairly conservative £1,150. Now with the cashback card you will receive between 3 and 7% on your shopping, but for simplicity let's just assume it's 5%. So to calculate your cashback 5%, you divide your monthly spend, the total, by 10, and then divide that by 2, and that will give us a cashback per month. And then simply times that by 12, and you will get the cashback per year, which in our case, the figures there, it gave us 1150 divided by 10, which is 115, divided by 2 is £57.50 cashback per month, which is £690 per year. I can tell you that the company have done a survey of all their customers using this cashback card, and the average is around about £800 per year. So would that help you? What would you spend an extra £800 per year on? Okay, so where can we use the cashback card? Well, as you can see here is a list of high street stores. They're all well known, and I'm sure that all of you shop in all of these well known stores. So if you just take a couple of minutes just to look over those stores and see the range for cashback is 3 to 7%. And all of these stores have agreed to give the company's customers cashback every time they use these shop in these stores, and also online as well. So you can shop online and get cashback as well. So here is the cashback card. As I've said before, you can save money on your supermarket shopping, fuel, DIY products, high street fashion, health and beauty, household electrical goods, and many, many more. Now, this is not a credit card and it's not a debit card, so you cannot run up any interest charges on this and you cannot get into debt on this. It's like a prepaid mobile phone where you simply load it with money and then go out shopping. Okay, so a common question we get when I show people this cashback challenge is, what's the catch? Well, there aren't many really. First and foremost, there's a one-off fee of £9.99 to get your card. That's just simply an admin fee and to register you with the company. Your first 6 months are free, and then the card will cost you £1 per month. Each time you top up the card, and there are a number of ways that you can do that. You can do it online, you can do it over the phone, you can do it at the bank. It will cost you 35 pence per top up. Now, in order to get the cashback card, you must be a member of the discount club, which I'll come on to later, and there is a membership fee of between £1.50 to £3.50 a month to be a member. And in order to receive your cash back, you must take out at least one utility service with the discount club. And when I say utility service, I'm talking about gas, electric, phone, broadband or mobiles. So just a quick summary. On average, you can save £800 per year. There is no limit on the amount of cash back you will receive. The cashback card is not a credit or a debit card, so you can't get into debt and there is no interest to pay. You will need to join the discount club first and join the 10,000 new members per month. The discount comes off your utility bill, so if you're spending a lot of money in the high street or online, your cashback could actually overtake your bill, which means that you won't be paying anything on your utility bill. So what do you do now? Basically, take action. Go to this website now, see what it's all about, see how much money you can save. If you have any questions or you'd like me to walk you through taking out the cashback card, joining the discount club, or anything like that, you can give me a call free. The number's there on the screen, 0800 458 7477. Okay, my name's John Mack, and thank you for taking the cashback challenge.